Do you know a lot about different things? Maybe you're an expert in more than one thing. Maybe you are very, very good at all these different things. The problem is that you are losing out on opportunities to earn more for yourself, to raise your profile, to be known for that killer thing that's going to make all the difference to your life if you do this, unless you have one thing in place, which is what I'm going to share with you in this video. Now, the inspo for this video is a client who said this phrase to me. She said, "But I'm good at lots of things." And yeah, that was a problem for her because, I mean, think about this. If you have a week, if we take a week out of your life and you move forward this much in one area of what you do, maybe you're building out your own business, maybe you are on the path to lead a certain project, you want that as your target, whatever the thing is that you want to get as a result from that week, if you move forward that much each day, then by the end of the week you've moved forward a hell of a lot. I don't have enough hand span, but if you move forward this much each day of the week for each of the things that you are good at, or those things that people come to you with, or the things that are side projects, or the thing that you go, "Oh, that's really interesting, I want that, I want to find out more," then you've only moved forward this much when it comes to the big thing that changes your life, that gets you the result that you want. So my first question is there a big "I made it" that you want for yourself? If there is, then you need to get rid of all the other stuff. Identify the one thing that makes the big difference, the biggest lever, the biggest mover, and you don't want to move forward that much, you want to move forward that much every week. When you get to your, whatever it is, the "I made it" is, sure, you can go and do the other stuff, absolutely, but if you're not sustainable, if you don't have options and choices in life, then you're going to be in deep trouble later on. That's one. Two, you can, I'm going to contradict myself slightly here, you can bring in the other stuff if you do what I call, I'm calling this my era of consolidation. This is my era of consolidation because I am interested in a lot of things and I'm good at a lot of things. When we look at, say, what I've done in my life, so I've been on TV for decades, I train the C-suite top executives, people at the top of their niche, to communicate in a way that positions them as the go-to in their niche and gets them the result that they're after, because these are two separate things. Sometimes somebody can be very known in their niche, but they're not getting the results that they're after. I also have a master's in medical engineering because I am really interested in the human condition, the brain specifically. How do we make decisions? Why do we choose those things? What makes us remember things better? I love that. And so, and there's loads of other stuff. So for example, I know for a fact, because I've done all the research around this, that women are more likely to die broke, lots of reasons. And so my call to action for women and anyone who has things going on in their life where they become the primary carer at some point, or they are more likely to be the primary carer, family reasons, or having to step away from earning, is when you do earn, lean into your earning potential. Earn the max that you can, so that when you don't have that option, you still have dignity and choice and freedom in your life. So I can bring these things together. I do bring these things together in the work that I do with people. So I am in the era of consolidation of my knowledge, expertise. How does it come together to cement what I know and do, but also in a way that makes me totally unique and different to everyone else in my space? I don't know anybody else who has my specific areas of expertise, experience, the credentials I have, the research, everything that I have. I don't know anyone else who brings those threads together. And it's the same for you. Consolidate. But to do it well and to have this as the foundation of your options in life, it needs to make sense, right? It needs to make sense, and you need to be able to share the result in a way that changes people's lives, gets them results. Now, I know that I do it because my clients, who I love, they get results, insane results. Okay, it's not magic. Well, with one specific one, it is magic because she's amazing, she's on fire. But it's not magic. meaning it's the long game. You have to put in the reps, you have to change the way you think, you write, you speak, the way you show up with yourself first and with others. But all of this is a waste of your time if you are not going to consolidate your excellence, experience, expertise, the things that you're good at, you're great at, and you want to be doing more of. If you don't bring it all together in a way that makes sense so that you can actually use and help people with, you're wasting your life. Do I ignore the cows? That's the question. I'll walk this way. Anywho, so there you go. This is my era of consolidation. I would suggest that it is your era of consolidation too, because it means instead of dissipating and putting energy out in every direction going, you're making it all feed the path to your big, I made it. This is the result. This is the life. This is the thing that I want. And it works for you whether you work for yourself or whether you work in the corporate world. I'll tell you something else. When you do work in the corporate world and you do this, they suddenly want more from you. There's a competition for you. It's great. So do it. Do it. Take ownership. And it starts, the crux of it all is take ownership of your expertise and knowledge. It's not good enough that you just know it. It's actually taking ownership, saying, I am this, sharing it in a way that builds out the path to your big, I made it. So forget getting more degrees, certificates, letters after your name, more things that prove that you are credible and great and that you are the right choice for whatever it is that you want to be known for, and start actually creating that very specific one path to the one thing you want to be known for at this point in your life that is a stepping stone towards that bigger I made it in your life. What do you think? Era of consolidation? I hope so, because I want you to have dignity, choice, freedom to say no to situations that are crap for you. Okie dokie, if you want help with this, then link below. And yeah, see you on the next one. Bye. To make this happen, you need to speak like a pro. So watch this video next.